What's up guys, this is Yao here and you're welcome to another lesson right here on learnakan.com. So some time back I posted a vocabulary lesson that had some terms that you could use to refer to your partners. So some terms of endearment that you could use to refer to your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, right? And while I did not set out to compile a list that was targeted mainly at the female gender, it pretty much came out as such. So ever since I posted that video, I've had a lot of requests for a part 2 to that lesson, this time around focusing on the guys. So today I'm heeding to the request to have a part 2 to that lesson, and this time around we are looking at some terms of endearment that our women can use to refer to we, the guys. Okay, and do note that some of the terms on the list that we are going to look at are not exclusive to guys. Okay, so they are not terms that only the women can use to refer to their male partners, but they are terms that the men can also use to refer to their female partners. And some of them will also be repetitions from the first lesson because we can use them both ways. So that is what we are looking at in this lesson, and it starts right after this. So the first one on our list is Miriase. 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 Okay, so Wiase is from Iwiase, which is the world. Okay, world. So Miriase, my world. Okay, Miriase. For the next one, we have Medo. 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 So do is from odo, which is love, the noun version. So we have medo, my love. And we can combine the first one and the second one, and we have medo wiase. Medo wiase. Medo wiase. Medo wiase. All right. And for the next one, we have okunu pa. So we have okunu, which is husband, and we have pa, which is good. Okay, so a good husband, okunu pa. So obviously you can't use this if you are not married, right? So we have okunu pa. Okunu pa. Next we have made pa. Made pa. Made pa. So the ade is from adie. Okay, and adie is something, a thing. Okay, and then we have pa, which we said is good, right? So it's like saying my good thing. Okay, my good something. All right, madepa. 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 For the next one, we have mibibia. 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 You remember bibia, right? Or biribiara from our previous lesson. We said biribiara or bibia is everything, right? So mibibia or mibiribiara, my everything. Okay? Mibibia. Mibibia. Right. To the next one, we have mibibini. 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 So bibini is from obibini, which is a black person. Okay, but in this case we use it to signify beauty. So in the case of this lesson, handsomeness, right? So we have mibibini. Mibibini. Okay, or mibroni. 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 And again, broni is from obroni, a white person, in this case signifying beauty, handsomeness in this case. Okay, these were included in the part 1, so we had these in the first lesson, right? So we have mibibini or mibroni, and then we said you can combine the two, and then you have mibibini broni. Mibibini broni. Mibibini broni. So the next one we have ohene. 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 And you can personalize this, so you can own it by bringing the possessive adjective me before it, and then you have mehene. 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 To the next one, we have ahoɔfɛ. 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 Again, you can own this, so you bring the possessive adjective me before it, but because the noun starts with the letter a, okay, a, you have to drop the a in the possessive adjective and replace that with the apostrophe. So we get mahoɔfɛ. 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 Next, we have akoma mu tɔfɛ. Again, this was in the part 1, right? So we had akoma mu tɔfɛ, the candy of the heart. So this is what you have as sweetheart, right? So we have akoma mu tɔfɛ, which you can shorten, and then you have akumem tɔfɛ. Akumem tɔfɛ. Akumem tɔfɛ. Again, you can possess this, but since it starts with the letter a, instead of the possessive adjective me, you have to drop the a vowel and have the apostrophe instead. So we have makumem tɔfɛ and not me akumem tɔfɛ. All right. So we have makumem tɔfɛ. Makumem tɔfɛ. Makumem tɔfɛ. Okay. To the next one, we have menijie. 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 So enijie is happiness. So you have menijie, my happiness. All right. Menijie. Menijie. And for the last one on our list, we have mebotentim. 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 So we have botan from obotan, and obotan is a rock. Okay, so we have obotan as a rock, and then we have tim, and tim as a verb means to press down on something. Okay, so when you press down on something, we say wetim. So for example, in Ghana, when we go to vote, we use our thumbs. So we dip our thumbs in ink, and then we press that down on the sheet, on the ballot. Okay, so we say ye kotim. That is why Ghanaians feel there is power in the thumb, because if you're a government and you don't do what the people expect, in 4 years they use their thumbs to kick you out. Okay, so you have tim, which means to press down on something. But when we apply tim to, for example, a plant or a rock, we are saying to stick into the ground. Okay, so we use this to describe the state of the plant or the rock being stuck solidly into the ground. Okay, so when we say obotantim, we mean a solid rock. Okay, a solid rock. It's solid and it's stuck solidly into the ground. Okay, it doesn't move. So Christians use this sometimes to refer to God. We say mebotantim as my solid rock. Okay, so while Christians do use this to refer to God, if you feel like your husband is your solid rock, then you can use this as well. Mebotantim. 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 Now, do note that you don't have to use only the terms that we've covered in this lesson. You can come up with something special on your own. So, for example, if you like to call your partner in English my potato, for instance, so you have my potato, you just have to find the tree name for potato, which is what? Abrojoma. Okay, abrojoma. So you just possess this with the possessive adjective me, but because abrojoma starts with the letter a, you have to drop the initial a of the possessive adjective and replace that with the apostrophe. So you have mabrojoma. Okay, mabrojoma, my potato. Or if you'd like to call your boyfriend or your husband my pineapple, for instance, You just have to find what pineapple is in Twi, which is what? Abrobe. Okay, abrobe. So you add the possessive adjective to this, me, but you drop the a vowel because this starts with the letter a. So you drop it and then bring the apostrophe, and then you have mabrobe, my pineapple. Okay, so you can go on and create more on your own. So if you are able to come up with something special on your own, or you know of any Twi affectionate term that we did not include in this lesson, or the part 1, so the first lesson on saying, please drop them in the comment section below. I'm sure I and others would love to see what you have going on. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.